Hey everybody, Tom Barnes, stories from the 78 at Navy Pier in Streeterville this weekend for the Slow and Low, the Chicago Lowrider Festival returns this weekend. I have Magic here telling me all about it. How you doing, sir?
Pretty good. How about you guys?
Doing well, doing well. So this event, how many years has this been going on? You know, it's kind of like it was subculture for so long, and now it's becoming bigger and bigger, I think, every year because, hell, it's at Navy Pier.
Yes, definitely. It's been going on since 2012. Out in the streets. It was back actually in back of an art gallery where it started. Probably about maybe 40 cars that Lauren and Peter Pacheco kicked off that year, and so it's been going on ever since then. Then we moved it on to Pilsen, down the street by Pilsen, and we had it there for a couple of years and stuff. So now we're here, past 3 years, I think.
Yeah, and they found you because of your photography work. You were born out in California, right? And then you came to Chicago. Did I get that
No,
right?
I was born in El Salvador. Then, so I moved around from
My bad.
Chicago, California. So most of my life I was in California, and then I ended up moving back to Chicago recently. In the past 20 years, I've probably been here.
And they found some of your work. They wanted to do some photography, right?
Yeah, correct. That same year that they kicked it off, they actually used the flyer, and my car was on there, which was a lowrider. And then they contacted me because I was a photographer, and I was pretty much shooting out in the Midwest and stuff for the magazines out in California. So that's how we got connected and stuff. And we just ran from there on.
And so I'm half Mexican, I'm half Polish. I'm like the Chicago mix, right? And I had an interesting upbringing where half the family, this was their world, like and then I had the other half of the family that had no idea about this world. And there's all those misconceptions of what lowrider culture is. You just want to talk about that a little bit because I think it's the more we educate ourselves and know about different cultures, the more we understand it, right? And I think a lowrider culture is one of those specifically because it was associated with, like gangster rap back in the day. That's what people think of, because they saw it in a movie and they make all these assumptions, right?
Yeah, correct, definitely. And that's been one of my biggest focus in my life. Kind of take that stereotype out of where we come from. Like, I mean, obviously, a lot of us do come from like gang lives and stuff like that. But over the years, we have changed. When we got involved with cars, so like myself personally, it took me away from that. So it's all about family, and representing, the beauty of these cars for each member that they have. So that's one of the things we try to kick away from us over the years, and it's gotten better. Being here in Navy Pier, it's exciting. To be able to be in this location because you have millions of people walking in and out of this location from all walks of life. And I want them to understand and to see who we are. This is a culture. Over the years it's grown and stuff. We have a lot of family members, business owners. You got lawyers and sheriffs that own lowriders. I mean, it's all over now. It's whole big different story now. Yeah, where we came from.
And it's become like this family thing where fathers and mothers bring in their kids to this to see this because it's almost like not almost it's a badge of honor to have one of these cars because a lot of these are older cars that have been fixed up and they do things that cars didn't do back then, like but it's like almost like an expression of who the person is.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, these kids are all involved ever since. I mean, majority of them are all born into this. From being around at the picnics and being with the families and stuff, and just getting together with other kids. Building lowrider bikes. A lot of them started off that way, so they all get involved in it. It's a whole big family thing, and we encourage
Yeah, and
everybody
it's
else to bring their families here to see the entertainment that we have all over.
right. There is a lot of entertainment for the families. There's a DJ in the main lobby there, and then they got a lot of other stuff going on as well,
Come
right?
on, mariachis and stuff. We got a lot of dancers, a lot of entertainment, a lot of DJs going on, different old school music and stuff. So it's pretty fun.
So how many cars do you think are in this space? It's in the big festival hall at the end of Navy Pier, right?
I think we are at 270 right now, and we're only three away. Yeah.
Ah, that's amazing. And give me the hours if you wouldn't mind. And then is there like a way that people should go about this, or you just put on your good shoes and you just start walking and just taking it all in? Because I read when I read that people are like, this could be a little overwhelming for folks because of the music, the colors, everything. If you're not used to something like this.
Definitely put some good shoes on and stuff because you'll walk for a while. And I do must say that it's a lot easier to buy the tickets online to save time from being out there and the crowds and stuff like that. But yeah, bring the kids. It starts from 10 o'clock in the morning to 8 p.m. at night on Saturday. This
Oh, that,
Saturday, October 12th.
and will there be the food vendors there as well?
Yeah, there'll be food vendors and stuff like that, drinks and stuff like that that you could purchase and stuff. And like I said, a lot of stuff, activities for kids as well. I mean, it's a lot of stuff for everybody, man.
That's a lot of fun. And where can people get their tickets before I let you
And
go?
Navy Pier. You can go to their website at navypier.com.
Magic, thanks so much for taking time to chat with me. Will you have a car there? What are you going to be doing when you're there this weekend?
Like every year, and just making sure everything's running smooth, and just chopping it up with the rest of the people that are out here and meeting new friends and old friends that have been around for years and stuff. Unfortunately, I don't have my car. My car is a 1936 Buick. It's been in the
Ooh.
garage. Yeah, it's
Those are your favorites, right? Those bigger, older cars, right?
part of Viejitos Car Club, and we're more into like the classic cars, from like the 30s, 40s, 50s, and stuff like that. So, but yeah, unfortunately, this year I just had a lot, with family and stuff like that. And so hopefully next year I'll get my car back in here.
One more thing before I let you go, like as far as like the low riders, they're low, they do all different things. What is like something that you find most unique about these cars? Is specifically, either whatever year or model, but like, what is your favorite thing about these cars?
I would say the interior, interior, and
Oh yeah.
to each of the people that own these cars, it's just their character. They build their cars the way they want, and these paint jobs and the interior. I mean, it's beautiful. You look into these cars and it's like wow, like stepping back in time. A lot of classic cars.
I can't wait to check it out. You said this Saturday, correct? From 10 to 8 o'clock, Navy Pier.
Correct.
Magic, man, it's been a pleasure talking with you. Thank you so much.
Likewise. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.